Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Perry and welcome back. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, honey, please do that. And if you have, thank you so much. So far I have 65 subscribers, and y'all need to clap for me because that's hard work. Getting 65 subscribers isn't easy. Ask YouTubers, they will tell you. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for coming back again. And today we are going to be, I know you're like, why is this girl having a kitamba like the Leja Maria? Okay, it's my towel, and I want to do my hair some matutas as we talk, okay, about something very, very important that I went through. And I thought, you know what, since I don't want to be bored while doing my hair, how about we do this story time? A little advice here and there. I know it's not needed, but if it helps someone out there, then I'll be glad. So, welcome. If you're new here, subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button, like, and share this video. So whatever we're going to talk about today is extreme brokenness. When I say extreme, I mean on the low. Okay, I don't know how to say it, but you guys, literally, financial non-existence, incognito, zero bob. Okay? And as I talk about it, as I am planning to talk about it, it's not going to be an easy one. It's not going to be an easy talk. I hope I am strong enough to handle it because it was not so far away at 3 years down the line. But I'm not going to tell you the time. So you guys, I have my notebook here with me on the things that the points. I had to write them down because I know I divert a lot. So if I don't write them down, I will even forget some points. So extreme brokenness. What is extreme brokenness? Not having money completely. You guys, I know I'm not the only one who has gone through this or is going through it. Okay, is an overstatement. I think slightly past that, and I thought before I forget where I have come from, I should share with the world and just record a video so that it will remind me when I forget someday, when I get rich. Excuse my attire, it's at night and I gotta stay warm, babies. I'm single and need to keep warm. So I look like at night because it is night time. So extreme brokenness, going... Oh, I forgot. We are supposed to do my hair. I'm not sure I will be able to multitask because I'm not sure. But let's see. I'm going to do my hair as I talk about these things. But I feel like I'm not able to do my hair as I talk about these things because this is heavyweight motivational speech. Heavyweight. So, you guys, I am just here to give you tips on how to survive when you are extremely broke. And you have to go to work every day. And you have to eat. And wake up the next day and repeat. So, it was a hard one. It was a difficult time. It was a difficult. I am talking about it as if it was 3 years ago, but it has been a difficult. Let me say it has been a difficult one. So let me give you a little background story. I lost. I don't want to say I lost my job, but let's just say this thing want to aibisha me. You didn't see that. I kinda lost my job because I was working at a pickup station, and then the people I was working with, they moved to a different pickup station. The reasons for that, I still don't know until now. But what matters is we are alive, and we are moving on regardless. Okay, so I lost my job, and that was my main source of income. And when I did lose my, let's just say my job, it's weird to say my job, but yeah, I lost my job. So, and it was my main source of income, so it got it got difficult. Okay, it got difficult, and especially with finances and the emotional roller coaster. You just on the roll, on the roll, my friend. Anyway, I am here, alive. I'm sorry. I am here, alive, and give me a second. I will need to do something pretty quick on my screen. I'm sorry. Real sorry. Okay. Sorry, I'm so sorry. So my people, I lost my job, and when I did, I had to figure out a way to survive. Before I lost my job, I was doing 2 jobs. It's a long story, but when I lost my main source of income, I was left with now the side source of income, which was really teeny tiny bits of money to survive within Nairobi. But I am grateful that I had it, or I have it. Because if I didn't, I'm imagining if I didn't, I wouldn't even be here talking to you guys. I don't know, probably I'd be home with my mother eating ugali, arega, the brown one. Anyway, it got difficult to a point. I had to borrow money, and I mean borrow money, like borrow my brother, borrow my friend, like borrow. You guys, as embarrassing as it is, we gotta do it. We can't die and you have friends, can you? No, you can't. Neither can I. So I had to borrow my friends. The worst part, I borrowed my ex-boyfriends. But you know what I learned from it? It is very important, very, very important to be mature about your breakup. Because you don't know how life can go, you guys. Sometimes your past is what can come and rescue you. And mostly, honestly, our past is what defines our future. So this particular time, my ex, my past, had to define my fare, my food, and yeah, it had to be done one way or another. So you guys, I borrowed my ex, I borrowed my friend, I borrowed. The good thing is, I borrowed but didn't say that I will return. So, I don't have debts. Yes, I don't have debts because I couldn't borrow and say that I am going to return. Yet, I am not sure when I will be stable enough to return. Nastaki kupea watu expectations. It got to a point where I drank uji. You guys, as worse or as bad as it may sound, or doesn't sound, I have never gotten to that point. and it was really heavy on me emotionally. Emotionally, it was heavy on me, you guys. It was very heavy on me. So I had that towel on because my hair is still wet. So I borrowed my mom, I borrowed my sisters, I borrowed my friends, and I survived. I did actually survive. I can't say that I have survived completely, but I am somewhere that I don't know tomorrow, but I know about today. And as we speak, I ate, and that is what matters. So I am here to encourage someone, because we can reach rock bottom. Huge shifts, huge unexpected shifts in our life can just mess you up. Whether it's your boyfriend moving to States, your boyfriend or your girlfriend moving to States, whether it's a breakup, whether it's loss of a job, whatever it is, it just disrupts everything about your life. So it was very difficult for me, and that's why I am here, because I know someone somewhere will go through this. Nimetema hiyo mate. But it is life. Someone somewhere might be going through this. Someone somewhere has gone through it, but hasn't had the opportunity to come here and tell you guys how things went. Because you guys, it's embarrassing. But you know, it's not embarrassing as well, because it's only embarrassing because we do not want to expose these parts of ourselves to. We do not want to expose the vulnerable part of ourselves to strangers or to people we don't know. Even the people we know, we do not want to expose the vulnerable part of us to those people. So it's just really embarrassing. Not to me right now. I'm like, bitches, I'm gonna shake my ass in a yacht. In a tongue. Anyway, amen to that. Real soon I'll be doing that, and you'll be here to watch me as I walk you through it pole pole, because nothing is hard. By the way, nothing is hard in this life, so long as you have the balance that is needed, the emotional balance, mental, emotional, and physical containment. It's all balanced. If it's all balanced, my friend, there is nothing that is difficult in this life. You will just be acing even through the difficulties. So the things that I had to do to ensure that even if it gets to negative, even if we are operating at negative, we are still alive, because living is now what matters at this point. You can get broke to the point where living is all that matters. Waking up tomorrow is all that matters. So I wrote a few points, you guys, that helped me go through the exceedingly brokenness. Whatever you guys, English is not my language, and I am not here for it. I'm here to tell you how to survive through being really, really, really broke. So the first thing I learned, or let me say I learned, because I didn't, I have been that in the past, but I realized maintaining that is really also important when you're, first of all, when you are extremely removed from your comfort seat. Go back to God. Number one, go back to God. On your knees, my friend. And if you thought I'm going to give you another advice, Ati, go to I don't know who, I'm sorry, But you know what you gotta do? You gotta go back to your God. You gotta pray. You have to pray. It's a must. It's the only thing for me. It's the only thing that gave me hope. It's the only thing that revived hope in me. And as difficult as that may sound to someone who doesn't acknowledge the presence of God, it did give me hope. And that's all that matters. That's why you were able to hear this message, because I had hope. So praying, not that I haven't been praying, but in this setup, in this context, you need to seriously go back on your knees, go on your knees and pray. And whatever you're going to pray about is hope. And in that hope, pray about enjoying the pain, or rather seeing the good in the pain. Because you know what? The Bible also says, as a believer, the Bible says everything happens for the good of those who love the Lord and are called to His purpose. So, you believer right there or non-believer right there, everything works good for you. God is literally seated on His seat, commanding things to work for your good. So, just go back to Him and tell Him, you know what, sir God? I'm sleeping hungry today, okay? I'm sleeping hungry for this month. But I won't sleep hungry because I know you, so you go provide for me, okay? Because the Bible also tells you that God has good plans for you. And good plans are not sleeping hungry, okay? Even if it means borrowing a friend. And it also tells you, I have forgotten, but don't be stupid, don't be a fool, and die hungry, and you have friends. Whether you have been a murderer, borrow from your friends. If it's not yet your time to die, because of course you don't know your time, but borrow your friends. Or borrow your strangers. If you like, you can go and sit along archives and Saidia. So you guys, that is what happens. Prayer is very important. Second thing, be a good person. Just genuinely be a good person, okay? Like, just be nice, be gentle, be kind, because in this time, that is what you need. That is what you need. You need to be kind, you need to be gentle, you need to be all sorts of goodness, because you attract what you are. When you are getting angry, sad, emotional, no control of whatever is happening, that is the exact same energy you're going to get. And you will drive yourself crazy that people are not seeing whatever you're going through and actually just try and be nice, or God is not seeing. You know how when you're in bad situations, you just blame things on people and, oh, God abandoned me, oh, friends, what happened? It's a whole roll of bullshit. If you want to get kindness back, give kindness. If you need grace, give grace. If you want whatever you want, give it. Okay? Just give it. So be a nice person, because the energy you give out is the energy you receive. Good vibes. Good vibes. Third thing, drink water. Drink water, because at this point you don't have money. And I tell you, when you don't have money, that is when unatamani samaki, unatamani kuku, mtu anakula chipo kando yako. Chipo na kuku ya Sanford. kando yako tu. Huwezi omba na ujui usiku, hata bado ujui usiku utakula nini. You guys. So, my friends, just be nice. Actually, out of nowhere utasikia tu mtu wako like, oh, Peri, hebu itisha food. Mimi ni nani? Food! Naitisha kwanza ya tuso. Nakula hadi ya kesho. Sitaki mchezo. So, be a nice person. You don't have to show it that you're suffering, you're struggling, whatever is happening. You don't have to show it because everything will be okay. Point number 3. Okay? Point number 3. Distract yourself. Oh my goodness. Kwanza, this one, it's important. Distract yourself. Kindly distract yourself. Why am I saying this? Being broke can drive you into depression. I have never been driven into depression. Even this one did not take me there because I have to boast. I have to boast. I cannot be happy about being depressed. Or, oh, it got me. I do not want anything to do with depression. Honestly, God has really helped me with managing my emotions, and it got me close to just being down, dead, and like, you know what, yo, bitches, I'm just gonna lie in my bed, okay? I'm just going to lie in my bed, whatever, and just sleep the hell out of my stress. But you know what? That day that I felt like that, I went on my knees and I told God, Jesus, I need you to help me be happy today, happy tomorrow, and that day, 0 bob. I am left with 70 bob balance to fuliza na limit yangu iishe. Limit yangu iishe. Oh, I am going to apply. You can't see this, right? How? If I put like this, you can't see it's Mikala. Can you see it's Mikala? You can see. Anyway, it's Mikala leave-in treatment. That's what I'm going to start with on my hair. Leave-in treatment. It is to live in. It treats while it is in. Anyway, so I'm just going to gently massage it in. Distract yourself. First of all, watch movies. Second of all, watch movies that do not lead you to sin. Because when you're in this kind of situations, you can want to distract yourself in the wrong way. You would like to masturbate. You can like to drink, get drunk. Excessively drunk because you want to drink away your thoughts. You would like to just smoke the hell out of weed. You know, you'd want to have sex with every other person. There are different kinds of things that people do to distract themselves. It's not necessary, not needed. Just figure out something that still contains you but distracts you from whatever is going on in your life. And I know sometimes you wouldn't even want to face yourself. Sometimes you just want to move away from yourself. Like, you see, you and your struggles are in one body. You want to separate you from you. Like it's impossible. I know that feeling. You just don't want to face yourself. It ain't happening. You gotta face yourself, baby. You gotta face yourself. But let me tell you one thing about distracting yourself in the right way. You get to interact with your problems in the movie or through a YouTube channel. Like, you get to face your problem, not yes, directly, but indirectly. You don't get to sit with yourself down and wallow, but you get insights from watching movies. Your brain just gets activated. Do not derive yourself more by doing things that do not help you. Just try as much as you can to contain your emotions and face yourself or face the situation, so that it's really easy for you to think straight and not mess up in the middle of a mess up. I hope I'm making sense. Distract yourself. So what I did, I was watching movies. I started Blacklist. I have never watched Blacklist. I started it. It was boring, redundant. But I'm like, girl, you got a lot of problems than the redundancy of this series. So you're gonna watch it. And, well, I'm in season 2. Woo, celebration. So read books. Just distract yourself. Read books, watch movies. Just don't bury yourself. Know your limits. Don't bury yourself too much. As they say, too much of everything is dangerous. Okay? Don't do everything too much. Give yourself a break. Do the right thing. But I know it can get really difficult. So that is why I am here. And number 4, do not involve yourself in activities that need a lot of energy. Please, you are on power saving mode. Baby girl, baby boy, you are on power saving mode. Please do not involve yourself in things that need you to use a lot of energy. What you need, laugh. The activity you need to do, just, that is a very good activity. Just laugh. Get out of the house at least, pata fresh air, walk. That is if you're not actually going to work. But if you're going to work, then at least you're changing environment, and that's a good thing. So you have to conserve the energy that you have, because you don't know when next you're eating. And some people don't think these things happen for real. But my friend, it happens. It happens for real. There's a point in your life that you are on power saving mode because you don't have money. And if you don't have money, you can't eat, you can't do anything. You can't even hang out with friends. And yes, you can hang out with friends, but you can't hang out with them because things that people do involve money. Awendi kwa mtu na 30, hata una fare ya kwenda, wacha 30 bob. So just, as I said earlier, watch movies, YouTube, things like that. At least ni chill, you get entertained. All you can do is just laugh. And also don't watch videos that get you to masturbate, because then you drain energy. When you masturbate, you are using energy that you're supposed to conserve. Okay, I don't know. I will talk about masturbation someday. Not today. But next point, ensure you stock up on sugar. Okay? Anything that has sugar, stock up on it. Why? Sugar is an easy source of energy. Easy source of energy. It's converted into energy really fast. Or rather, you just get happy. Even if you don't eat something solid, when you take in sugar, mwili yako inadanganywa kidogo. Okay, I was really good in biology, but because I didn't study much on this point, but I know for a fact, you take sugar while you're hungry, your brain is fooled that you're full. Or rather, your brain fools your body that you're full. Or rather, there is something to give you energy. Point is, you need energy. Eat some sugary stuff. Me, you know what I was eating? Jaggery. I don't know what that thing is called, the proper name, but I was taking. If you know sugarcane, there is the process of converting sugarcane to sugar. But in between somewhere, There is something called jaggery. Like, it's a solid thing with, I don't know how it's called, but I don't know. I'll insert a picture of whatever, because I don't have it right on display here to show you, but I'll insert a picture. So I had jaggery. Ensure that you have sugar so that you can make tea. Ensure that you have water. And then tissue is important, because you're gonna pee the whole day if you're a woman. We know how it gets. You gotta dry up that baby. Anyway, ensure that you have the basic needs. My point is, ensure that you have basic needs. You have sugar, you have unga. At least, hata ukiomba do, kitu yenye unafanya nayo, uko na unga, uko na tissue, uko na sukari. Muhimu, kilo 4, okay? You can make uji out of unga ya ugali, and it will hold your stomach more than black tea or coffee or something. So, ensure that you have those things. Kiberiti isikuishie. Najua ni kitu ya 5 bob, but viberiti have issues. Their own issues. They can just end whenever they want to end. And especially those times, they do. So the tiny things that you need, please have them. The last point that helped me is actually being intentional about being happy. Do you know one thing that I learned? That we tie our happiness to material. We do. Knowingly and unknowingly. We tie our happiness to material. But it is possible to be happy without money. Or any kind of material for that matter. I can assure you. 0 bob. I need to go to work tomorrow. Like, my people. I know I've not been in this situation myself. I know I am not the only one. But it gets to a point where you don't have, hakuna mbele wala nyuma. Kitu iko nyuma tu ni matako. Na haiwezi kukusaidia hiyo wakati. Na kitu iko mbele ni matiri. Na haiwezi kukusaidia hiyo wakati. My friend, at least mimi haingeweza kunisaidia kwa sababu I am who I am. So you guys, be intentional about being happy. Smile intentionally. Talk yourself in the mirror in the morning. I know some people think talking yourself in the mirror is just crazy and so woke and just silly and just to whatever it is that you think. Honey, when you get to this kind of position or worse or whatever, you will talk to yourself. You will talk to yourself, whether it's in the bathroom. You will talk to yourself. And you know what is important? When you talk to yourself, tell yourself that, you know what, Perry, today we are going to be happy. We're going to smile. Okay? The second point I said, just be what? What did I say the second point? Be gentle, be kind. That is the energy you attract. It's the same thing with being intentional about being happy and smiling and just having a good face, regardless of, you know, the way the Bible tells us, if you're fasting, or you should not show the sijui whatever, you know, the Pharisees used to show, have dry lips, I don't know what. You don't have to show the world that you're suffering. Me, I was killing the look. Hey, I was dressing like, I will put pictures for you, for you of how I was killing the look. Na hapo, sina hata 1 bob. Hizo kuvaa vizuri ilifanya nikakula lunch. At least kama nilikuwa nakuja kulala, jua ina, at least I've eaten 1 meal a day. I dressed nicely. Okay? So, sometimes just dress nicely. It doesn't kill. You don't have to. Okay, not sometimes. Just dress nicely. Period. So, being happy intentionally is also important, because then you attract good vibes. When you attract good vibes, that's it, baby. That's it. When you attract good vibes, even money is like, gone. Okay, I know. I've mistreated you for a minute there, but I'm coming. Okay? Unapata tu client amekuja, amebuy kitu, fuliza imelipwa, unaweza fuliza tena. You know? It's a cycle. So, being broke and not having nothing is a very normal position to be in, because you don't know life, you can't control life, you can't control what is coming, what is in the future, you can't control it. So the only way is to enjoy now. I have learned that be happy. Be happy with or without money. Please be happy. Okay? Be happy. So I hope I have been able to help. Though I have not been able to make my hair, but I have been able to help someone who will be in this position or is in this position and doesn't know what to do. Is running, draining. Her emotion is just suffer, or him, whatever, is just suffering and doesn't know how to deal with this kind of situation. So you know what? You got this. And you cannot be put in a situation where you don't have the power to handle it. You have the capacity to handle it. Trust me. So, I know the video has been long. I'm so sorry. I didn't think it would be this long. But you know what? If it's a good one, no one will even notice. So, like, share, leave a comment. Have you ever gone through this? And did you see the hand of God? Because I saw the hand of God. I saw all the hands of God and his fingers. I saw the hand of God and his fingers. This time I saw his eye, hands, and fingers. So you guys, subscribe, comment down below, and whatever life things you'd like me to talk about. And then the next video I'll be doing is a get to know me video, because I know you're wondering, who is this stranger? Who is this girl trying to come in here and give us advice in life? Yet we do not know her. Baby, calm down. Next video is me, get to know me. So you can as well leave the questions in the comment section. Leave the comments. Leave the questions in the comment section. Honey, when we figure this out, y'all won't believe how smooth I am with these things. Anyway, now I am just diverting. Let me do my tutorials on my hair because it's late, and then I'll see you. Bye guys. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. Love you. Sleep well.